Hi, welcome back to my cup of TV with me, Jenny. I'm here with more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So this is season 4, episode 5. It's called Beer Bad. Now, is that a nod to underage drinking? Like beer bad, water good? I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of what this could possibly be about other than drunk people. So yeah, it's been a while since I watched Buffy. Obviously I've had COVID twice. Actually, I've had COVID now, and obviously then I've had just loads of work on, and yeah, just been really busy. So yeah, it's been a while. I'm excited to get back into it. Where are we up to? There is, so obviously Buffy got used by a guy called Parker. She's still getting over Angel. She's still struggling to settle into college. And just, yeah, I feel like she's feeling a bit adrift still. Willow, the last episode was a Halloween episode, and there was more about her magic in there. So she's still going with the witchcraft stuff and maybe want to push herself with that, which is a bit concerning, but you know, she's one of those people that likes to excel, and so she'll never be happy to just settle where she is. She's always going to want to go further, and she wants to be helpful. You know, she wants to be able to do more to help. And Xander, he's a bit like Buffy. He's a bit adrift at the moment. He's not at college. He doesn't have a job. He's living in his parents' basement. But he does have this developing relationship with Anya, which I'm enjoying. We've got Oz. Obviously, Oz being Oz, seems to be enjoying college. He's got Willow. He's so supportive, and I just love him. Yeah, Anya, we don't know what Anya's doing life-wise, but she's obviously accepting being human and what comes with that. Giles, again, we're not really sure what Giles is doing with his time. He's not a watcher anymore. He's not a school librarian anymore. So I do wonder what he's doing with his life right now. I'm sure it will come up at some point, because I think he also feels a bit like he wants Buffy to be able to deal with things on her own, but he still wants to be there for her, and he likes being the guy who knows everything and the guy who's helpful and the one they go to. So yeah, I think that's an update on everyone. I still feel like there's more to come from the professor that we keep hearing a lot about to start with, and then haven't really seen much of, and her teaching assistant, who I think is going to be a love interest for Buffy. And then we've got the military style people that are around that we keep seeing, but we don't know what they are, what they're doing, and why. So yeah, I think that's my little recap for myself. Yeah, we'll get straight into this episode. Please remember to like the video, comment down below, and subscribe, and get started. Are you joining me for this one? Are you joining me for this one? Yeah?
Parker? Stay down.
What's he doing there? Is this her dream, maybe? But she saves him and then suddenly he wants to be with her. I'm glad your hair looks good after doing all that.
I don't know what to say. After how I've treated you, now I owe you my life. It's everything. You're everything. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get you to forgive me. Do you think one day you might?
Please don't tell me that this is what she actually wants, because, he's not worthy of a second thought.
Rough day.
Stop looking at me.
What is he doing?
Work with me here. I'm finally an essential part of your collegey life. No more looking down on the townie.
I'm the new bartender over at the pub.
Oh, okay, so he's going to be working there.
I
I suppose it's a good way of getting him more involved in the storyline and having him around.
I'm pregnant by my stepbrother. I would rather be with my best friend who has left me with no place to live, no food except for a bottle of wild turkey which I drank all over.
Willow, you'd be perfect for the Jeremy Kyle show.
Maybe he's just having trouble dealing. I mean, don't guys sometimes keep the girls they really, really like inside these deep little brain fantasy bubbles where everything's perfect?
Be honest with her.
That is my best friend. You need to think about not Parker. He's no good.
Yes.
There are men, better men, wherein the mind is stronger than the penis.
Nothing can defeat the penis. Too loud. Very loud.
Look at Oz.
I mean,
Oz would never treat someone like that.
I feel strongly about the stinky purple man.
Yes, Willow.
Really sweet. I'm telling you, I think that he has intimacy problems because of the devil's father. Not interested.
It's what we do. We make excuses for them. We shouldn't.
That's right.
Oh, Riley, so sorry.
Yeah, you know, most people go around.
Definitely a love interest.
Can't talk through me. I think the other way's quick. Possibly debating the geopolitical ramifications of bioengineering.
Oh, you're one of those people.
You see, we are the future of this country, and you keep the bowl of peanuts full. We are what these girls want. And
He's one of those dickheads. Yeah, you have people who may have more important jobs, but they can't do their important jobs without the other people doing the ones that they consider less important.
If you were tied and gagged and left in a cave that vampires happen to frequent, it wouldn't really be like I killed him, really.
No, wouldn't count.
I'm a slut.
No.
Idiot.
You're not. You were naive, but you learn from it.
you shouldn't be sad no longer. I mean, you're a very beautiful girl who should be covered with men.
How many men?
Could we be those men?
Just lining up?
Feltham?
You don't accept a drink from these people. If you want to join them, fine, but go and get your own drink. No.
What's that?
There's nothing.
Okay. Weird. I wonder if this is a wolf thing. Because they're the same people that they saw. And they were giving him a weird look, and he was giving them a weird look, like there was something.
The thing that the modern day pundits fail to realize is that all the socioeconomic and psychological problems inherent in modern society can be solved by the judicious application of way too much beer.
So he's one of those dickheads that throws in a load of long words, like he knows what he's talking about, and people are too scared to question it in case they look stupid.
These are moral absolute.
Drowning your troubles in a Parker. Mind frame man. He deserves a torturous and slow death by spider bites.
Yes. I like Willow's ideas.
For those of you who've done the reading, you already know. Yes.
She read the reading.
Well, she'll have some
Okay.
time on her hands. As I was saying, we won't be able to cover it all in class.
Again, her
But
hair is
that
looking
doesn't mean
great.
It isn't worth knowing, and it doesn't mean it won't be on the midterm. Now, if I've been unclear in any way, speak now.
So it's like she's lost her impulse control.
Make sure you
It's what the teacher was saying before, acting on your wants.
How'd you go?
Oh, no. Oh, what beer?
Come on, he wouldn't just throw her out, he'd take her home.
You're bad.
Ooh, is Willow about to tear him a new one?
I want to give you a piece of my mind. I'm tired of you men and your madness.
Go on, Willow.
He's really hurting right now.
Action come together and create something wonderful. And then go back to their lives the next day better for it, never overanalyzing it or
As long as you're both going into it with that understanding, and you knew that she did not.
I don't regret what happened or what we did. But I am sorry that Buffy's hurting, and if I misled her, I'm sorry for that too. I didn't mean to.
Yes, you did. Don't fall for this, Willow.
I'm impressed that you care.
They do. It's like chimps.
Hey, you alright in there? Buddy?
Oh. Oh, is he like a chimp or like Neanderthal? Ooh. Is that the Neanderthals? Question is, has the same happened to Buffy? I think it's time to call Giles.
Some of your patrons are turning into cavemen. They had it coming.
So he's the one doing it?
Just coming in here with their snotty attitudes, drinking their free little microbrews, and spouting out some philosophy like it means a damn thing, thinking they're different than us.
He has a point.
They know it's evil. You knew it was beer. Well, excuse me, man. I spent the 60s in an electric Kool-Aid funky Satan groove from the early 70s.
It's a good point.
But I do get to know a lot of them.
So he's going to come on to you now, Willow.
Getting to know people is good.
But
So he's twisting the Buffy thing to make you feel sorry for him to come on to you.
if you had to find Willa, can I tell you something kind of private?
Okay.
This guy.
You know, I'm wondering something about you.
What?
Just how gullible do you think I am?
Thank God.
I mean, with your gentle eyes and your shy smile.
Yes, Willow.
Well,
See, if this was now, you'd have your phone out and you'd be videoing this to show her later. Does she recognise Willow? Okay, so there is something in her. Oof. Will she save Parker? I suppose she will. She's a good person. Get down on the floor, you idiot. Everybody knows that. Can I also point out that he was coughing his guts up and she's not coughed once? Okay, so yeah, what to say about that episode? I think it's one of those, like Monster of the Week, forgettable ones for me, I'm afraid. The only takeaways from it are the character development of Buffy moving on from Parker. Yeah, it's hard to watch her going through that. We've all been through that, watched a friend go through that. That kind of, you know they're no good for them. You know they don't deserve a second thought of their time. But until they're ready to let it go, there's nothing you can do. Except be there to remind them when they start making the excuses. Yeah, we've all been that person who's coming up with every possible excuse for why they're treating you that way that makes them not so bad or makes it your fault. You know, it's sad but true. We all go through it. We'll come out the other side. And most of us will learn from that. So hopefully that's her now done with it and able to move on. And by move on, I don't mean move on to another guy. I mean just let him go and realise that you didn't do anything wrong. There's no blame on you. There's no shame. And yeah, get on with your life. Never give him a second thought. I'm so glad Willow didn't fall for it. I should have given her more credit there, really. I love the way she played the whole thing. I mean, I admit, I've done it before. You sit there listening to someone giving you complete bullshit. Just be like, oh yeah. Whilst they think you're believing all this. Really? So it was nice to see her stand up to him like that, because he looked genuinely shocked, like, this has never happened before, it always works. Yeah. Other interesting thing from this one was Oz. And as I said during the episode, I'm pretty sure those are the people, again, it was a while ago that I watched it, that he saw, I think it was a Halloween episode, and they went past and they all kind of looked at him and he looked at them, and there was some sort of something in the look, and I feel like maybe that they are wolves, like a pack of wolves, and they're sensing it in him and he's sensing it in them, but maybe he doesn't know what he's sensing yet because he hasn't come across others. Whereas obviously maybe they have, and so they know, but he's not aware of what that feeling is yet. Maybe him now meeting up with them and stuff, he's going to find out. But he may keep it secret from the others because obviously Buffy's the Slayer, and as much as he trusts her, he doesn't know exactly how they react to them. And it's not his secret to tell if they are and they want it kept quiet. So, yeah. It's not nice to see Willow getting jealous. Again, a natural thing. We've all done it. Because we know that if you can trust anyone in this show, it's Oz. So, yeah. I wonder what happened with the pub now. That interested me that they called it a pub. Because I thought they called everything a bar. But I guess I'm just wrong on that one. Because the guy running it obviously did this. So will he still be there, just not doing it anymore? Or will something happen with that? What does that mean for Xander's job? And again, I'm glad that Xander did the right thing in going straight to Giles. They're learning. There's a problem, go to Giles. Okay, yeah, so that episode is what it is. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.